Hey, hi. Let's start today class. Hope you install the software, guys. Okay, as we discussed yesterday, everybody install the Power BI desktop software, right? So before starting the class, I just want to recap yesterday class what we discussed. Okay, first thing, am I audible to you guys? Just I want to confirm with you. Yes, I think you are. I'm audible. Yeah, thanks, Vipin. You install the software. Very good. Yeah, Manish, I think you joined today. Yesterday also you joined. Yes, you joined yesterday. Okay, good. You install the software Power BI Desktop? No. Okay, no problem. I will help you how to install the Power BI Desktop in 2 minutes. Okay. To from tomorrow onwards, you install your software. Okay. So, hi Manish. Yeah, let's recap what we discussed yesterday. Okay, so in yesterday class we discussed about how the Power BI was introduced in by the Microsoft company, and how it is different from the previous versions of the reporting tools. Okay, so guys, Power BI was developed by Microsoft company. That's why sometimes we used to call it as a Microsoft Power BI. Also, BI stands for business intelligence, means we will use our intelligence to make the business more easy, okay, and quick decisions to take the business users. Okay, so the definition of Power BI is a business intelligence and visualization tool which helps to connect to multiple data sources. Based on the data what we are connecting to the data, right, we can create the interactive reports and dashboards. Okay, there are three main components in Power BI. Those are Power BI desktop, Power BI service, and Power BI mobile apps. Okay, Power BI desktop, as I'm telling you, the prerequisite for Power BI course to learn, we need to install the Power BI desktop. Okay, this is a free software application, so anybody can download. Okay, by how to download? Okay, just go to the Google. Okay, Google it, Power BI desktop download. Okay, just type it and it will enter. Okay, the first link whatever it is, right, you just click on this. Okay, once you click on, just scroll down, there is a option called download. Just click on this download option. There will be a two options, you have to choose which file you want to download. First thing is Power BI desktop setup.executable file, and this is a 32-bit configuration. If your PC having 32-bit configuration, then first one you can check it, or if your PC is 64-bit configuration, just second one click on it. Okay, we have in two modes. Okay, after click on this, just click on the download. That's it. Okay, after done, you just run the application, so it will install it. Once install the Power BI desktop, the icon it will show like this. Okay, if you search here Power BI desktop, see here the Power BI desktop app, it will look like this. Okay, the graph, yellow color graph. Okay, just open it. Once if you open that, you don't click on multiple times. For the first time it will take time. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes. Once if it is open, it will be faster. Okay, the first look of Power BI desktop file, it will be look like this. Okay, so I will explain you one more one by one. Okay, how we have in the, this is the complete tool. Okay, we are going to work on this tool completely. Okay, what we have and how to connect it to data, how we can perform the DAX queries, how we can build the data model, how we can do the ETL transformations, how we can create the visualizations. Okay, we are going to discuss about the first step, guys. Once if you open the Power BI desktop file, few, I will tell you the options. Here if you observe, this is a white panel. Okay, where we can create the visualizations. For example, you want to build some table visual. Here in the visualizations panel, right, we have different kind of visuals over here. We will call it as a each one as a visual. Okay, means where we can see the data in a visual representation. Okay, so we have different bar charts. Okay, different pie charts, different map visuals, slices, table, metrics. Okay, Python visual or script visual, we have different kind of the visualizations. Okay, these are the standard visualizations provided by Microsoft company. And other than this, if you want more visuals also, how we can download it from the marketplace, I will tell you in the upcoming classes. Okay, so but the sections, if you see here, that this is a visualization visualizations panel, and here we have the data panel. And the main important thing, four views, if you observe here, these we will call it as a views, guys. Okay, the first one, if you just mouse on over it, it will look like a report view. Okay, there are few views in Power BI desktop. First one is report view, and the second one is table view, and the third one is model view, data model view, and the fourth one is DAX query view. Okay, if you just click on one by one, it will navigate to all the four views. Okay, now, ma'am, how to connect to multiple data sources? First of all, what is data? Okay, you want to understand. See, guys, data is nothing but a something information we are storing. For example, just observe, we are storing images in our mobiles, correct? For what purpose? To store our images, right? Means you want to see, sometimes go back to how I'm looking in 2 years back, how I'm looking in 3 years back, what I'm doing this day in the last year, what I'm doing this year, last 2 years back. Okay, some memories, right? Photos are same like in data. That is also one type of data, but that is pictorial form, means like a images data. Okay, so data we are storing in a different manners. For example, YouTube storing the data in a visuals, like a videos, right? Audio, sometimes you are listening the data or listening music. Okay, that is audio kind of data. Okay, and we are in businesses, they will store the data in the form of table structure, like a rows and columns. Okay, so Power BI also will understand everything in a tabular format data. Okay, everything we will discuss in the table kind of data. Okay, so that is like why the data is important to Power BI is, we are, after connecting to those data, we are creating the different kind of visualizations by using the data. Okay, ma'am, I have told you the best example here, which Power BI tool will help you to connect to multiple data sources. This is the main feature we have in Power BI desktop, guys. That's why Power BI is most trend in the market. Okay. So why, ma'am, multiple data sources we need it? Okay. First of all, where we can see this option means, see, guys, each company one source they will use. Some people will use Oracle data source. Some people will use SQL Server data source. Okay, if you see here, get data option, by using this get data option, you can click on more option. Okay, so if our data sources, means where our data is storing, is there written file format? File in the sense Excel file, text file or CSV file, XML file, JSON file, folder type, PDF, we have Parquet, SharePoint folder. These are the file formats. Okay, so Microsoft has segregated all files into one file folder. Okay, next, database category. In the database, SQL Server database, SQL Server analysis, Access DB, Oracle DB, IBM DB, MySQL, PLSQL. Okay, Sybase, Teradata, SAP HANA, Amazon Redshift, Google BigQuery, Patika, Snowflake, is base. Okay, Amazon Antenna. We have multiple data sources option. Okay, and if you go to Microsoft Fabric also, we have the options to connect to SQL database, metric sets, KQL databases with different. Okay, and if you go to Power Platform, Power BI data flows, common data services, data words, data flows. Okay, next we have Azure. Azure, we have multiple data sources. If you see Azure SQL database, Azure Synapse, Azure Analysis Services, Azure Database for PLSQL, Azure Blob. Okay, we have multiple Azure databases. And next we have online services. Online services is like we have multiple, plenty of the data sources. Like, okay, next other we have. Okay, other is like a web applications, we have multiple and multiple. Okay, so these are the plenty of data sources we have to connect from Microsoft Power BI to other data sources. Okay, the first part is like, I will help you to connect to Excel source. Okay, ma'am, first we have to prepare the data, right? So let me prepare first the data in Excel format. I'm just giving you sample data, but while this is just very simple data. Okay, but while going, we have uh, okay, we have like a data sources, means thousands rows, large volume of the data. Okay, so for example, I'll create some employee table. Okay, employee ID, employee name, and their salary, and department number. Okay, I'm creating some columns. There are employee ID, employee name, salary, department, department number. Okay, employee ID is like a 101, 102, 103, 104. I'm just creating own data. Okay, some employee names like a AA, BB, CC, TD. I'm giving some random salaries. I'm entering. Okay, next departments. We can say departments is like a computers, uh, some ABC kind of. We can put like a department, B department, C, and D. Okay, department numbers we can keep like a 100, or we can keep like D1, D2, D3, D4. Okay, I'm just giving some sample data. Okay, let me save this file. Okay, just click on the save. I'm just giving test file. This is as okay. Save it. Just close. Excel means you have to close this file. Then only you can able to connect to here. Okay. Directly you can go to the get data option. Excel workbook you can click on. Test file we just saved, right? Just give and click on open.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
I just got late. Can you please tell again what is going on?
Okay. Hi Arpita. So I'm just connecting to one of the data source file, that is Excel. Okay. I just created one sample data in the Excel format. Okay. How we are connecting to Excel data source I'm showing. Okay. Let me cancel and open it for you. 1 second. See, I have just created test file. Okay, so in the test, this is a Excel file. I'm just storing the data in Excel, sample data. Okay, we have the columns employee ID, employee name, salary, department, department number. Okay, these are the columns we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns inside data. Employee ID, I'm just storing the employee IDs. Okay, and employee names, what are the employee names data? Salary, those are the numbers. Okay, and their departments and the department numbers. Okay, I'm just creating the sample data. So today I'm giving to example how we can connect to the Excel data source. Okay, so once if you save this file, right, just close this Excel file. Okay, so then only you are able to connect to the data source. If you open the Excel file, you will not able to connect to Power BI. Okay, so once closing the file, now I want to connect to Excel data source. There is a option called here get data. By using this get data, we can connect to multiple data sources. Now my data source, I mean where I am storing my data in Excel. So I'm connecting to Excel data source. Okay. So just click on the select of the test file, open it. Okay, it because I opened 3 sheets, that's why. Okay, but how many sheets I have in test file? 3. But where which file only I want to download, just select it. You can preview. Okay, before loading the data into Power BI desktop, you can preview over here. Okay, we have employee ID, employee name, salary, department, and department number. Okay, I want to only download this file. Okay, just see here, and there is a option called in the below, load, transform data, cancel. Transform is whenever you want to do some cleanup activities. I'll tell you later that part. But now I'm just loading this data. Click on load. Just to hold for 1 minute, the data will load. See, once connecting to the data source, okay, the data will be come into data. Here, if you see the data option over here, under down section, if you see sheet 1. Okay, automatically whenever you connect to Excel file, it will take it as a sheet 1. Okay, and if you want to rename this table name, okay, under data you can see only the table name. Under, if you expand this table, there is a columns will come. What are the column names? Department, employee ID we have, right? But ma'am, I want to see inside data what we have, right? You have a doubt on that. So that's why we have, this is the option called table view. If you click on this table view, how whatever same in Excel, right? Okay, the table structure of the table it will come. Okay, sheet 1 contains, if you expand this, we have the 5 columns. Okay, here also inside data you can see under table view format. Okay, the table structure of data we can view it. That's why it is called as a table view. Okay, so now you want to go to now just the 5 columns, but in real time you may get 20, 30, 40 columns also. Okay, that time if you want to scroll down, okay, and particular column you want to go, just click on that column, it will highlight over here. Got it? So we have the 5 columns, and here it will show alphabetical order the column names. And you want to change the column table name, right? You just double click on that. Okay, it will highlight it and change the table name as a employee table. Okay, now the table name is employee. Under employee we have the 5 columns. Okay, and you observe over here employee ID before there is a sigma symbol will be there, and salary also, right? Why? Anybody knows why it is coming as a summation symbol?
It is combining all the rows.
No.
Salary means it's
Observe why it is coming a sigma symbol. The inside data, what type of data we have? Employee ID contains numbers, right?
numbers, yes.
Exactly.
Integer,
Okay.
integer.
Yeah, integer type of. Whenever we have integer type of data, automatically Power BI detects the those are the numbers. So we can perform some aggregation operations. Aggregation in the sense we can add up, means sum, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, and we can do more kind of maximum value to find out, means whatever we do with the numbers, right? Okay, total employee IDs count we can do. Okay, salary means total salary we can find out, right? So that's why these columns you can identify numerical type of the data. Okay, and this department contains what type of data? String type of the data, characters. You can observe over here in the above. Okay, data type, department means column name is a department. It is a data type contains what? Text. And sometimes you want to change this text to other. Okay, sometimes employee ID comes as a text also, but you want to change to number, means there is a arrow will be icon will come. Okay, if you click on that arrow, it will show the all the data types. Data type is nothing but inside data what type of data we want that column. Okay, the very important step, guys. Okay, whenever you start any project you need to first understand the data. Okay, data means what? First, whenever you join any project also they will explain you what type of data sources we are using, either Azure source, SQL database source, Oracle source and all. Okay, under in the database how many tables we have, each table contains what type of data. For example, this employee table contains what type of data? Employee information, correct? Under employee information, employee ID contains what? Employee IDs, employee names, salaries, departments, and each one contains what type of data types. Okay, because data type will plays a key role. Okay, because whenever we want to show the values in the visual, right, we want to do sometimes to show top 5 employees, right? Okay, that time what you will calculate, sum of the first you have to department wise identify the who is the performing highest salaries containing. Okay, so those type of calculations you want to do, means you require the salary as a data type numbers, correct? So that's why. Okay, understood, guys? The numeric type of data type columns and the normal string type of date column. Okay, normal one. And one more we have date also, date times. Okay, that I'll tell you. Higher date. Sometimes I want to add one more column also. Okay, maybe today I missed it. Okay, but I want to add another column that is as a higher date also. Okay, how to add that column in the Excel file? I'll show you. For example, in the source sometimes we will do some changes, right? Okay, for example, here also I'm adding higher date. Okay, whenever the employee joining date will be there, right, that is the higher date column. Okay, 02/02/2019. Okay, let me change the year or something. Okay, 2018 06 2023. Okay, just simple. Okay, let me save this file. Now I have added this column. Okay, how to get this extra data, or means refresh latest data, right, to here in Power BI desktop. Once you connected to one time, okay, for the first time you connected, right, that data only it will show you, but you saved you save that file, right, but where is my file, my new column, ma'am, right? Until unless the refresh button here, if you observe guys, the refresh button you click on, okay, then only you will get the latest data. That's what, if you on hover this button, right, there is a one pop-up is showing here. Observe, refresh all tables to access the latest data. Means until unless if you click on the refresh button, the latest data will not show. Got it? So just click on the refresh button to show the latest data. See now, higher date column is included, right? And if you want to see that, go to the data view, higher date. Now, if you observe, I said, right, sometimes it will take it as a text data type, but ideally it is the, what is the data type? Date data type. Okay. So if you expand this, we have date and date and time also, correct? Now I want to change my this to date type of data type. So click on that. It will ask you one pop-up. Yes, I want to change that. Just click on yes. Okay. See now it is changed to refresh now. Yeah, it is 10 to data type date. And one more thing, the format also you want. If you see, observe here, format option. If you click on this arrow, there is a date formats also. Sometimes people will enter like a dd/mm/yyyy shortcuts, short date, long date. Okay, for example, I want only short date. See, like this it will come. Okay, now one more thing, if you observe in here, okay, higher date, one arrow is automatically created, that calendar symbol will come over here. And if you expand this higher date column, automatically the date hierarchy will create it. Okay, what is, I think this is more I'm telling you, but I'll tell you later also, but I'm telling today the data types inside, how the data will store it. Okay, the data hierarchy, if you expand again, because calendar what it contains, year, quarter, month, day. Okay, right? So whenever your column contains date, automatically Power BI will create date hierarchy. Okay, hierarchy in the sense, first year, under year quarter, quarter year month, month under day. Okay, so sometimes you want to create a week also. Means depends on the project, right? That we will create it later. Okay, that is custom calendar. Okay, understood guys how the date column works, how we did changing the format of data types. This is also one of the cleaning activity, means transformations. Whenever you are getting text to type of data, how you can convert from text to date type of data type. Understood? Any doubt up to here guys? You have any doubts? The first step today we are going to connecting here. Okay, by using get data option. How we can connect from Power BI to data source means by using the get data option. Some interview may ask very basic one, they will test it, you know, basic or not. Okay, if you know, you will say just like by using get data option, we can connect to multiple data sources. Okay, after connecting to the get data option, if your data source is Excel, click on the Excel workbook and it will give you where your file path is located. You just connect to that and load it the data. Okay, once data is loaded, under data section you can see the list of the tables, but as of now I connected to one employee table only. We can connect to multiple tables also. I will show you from next class. Okay, how we can connect to multiple tables also. Okay, once the data is loaded, how we can see that inside data of a table, go to the table view, and the inside entire table data we can view in the table view. Got it? So this is the step. And each table contains what type of data type. Okay, like it's like a integer, it's like a string type of text type of data. Okay, if you expand it, what are the data types? Mostly we have like date, integer number, I mean whole number, decimal number, fixed decimal number, date and time, text, true or false, and binary. Okay, mostly we will use date, fixed numbers, decimal numbers, and whole numbers, guys. Understood? Okay, I don't want to ingest more today, but understood, guys. Okay, this is the data how we will connect. Okay, after connecting to the data, how we can create simple visualizations, I'll tell you. For example, we have table visual. Okay, I want to show okay some information. How we can add it? Just you can drag and drop employee name under columns section. Okay, here we can add multiple columns. Okay, employee ID, automatically it is taking count of employee id. If you right click on this, just go to don't summarize option. Okay, don't summarize will help you as it is how my data looks like in table, same way you can show here. Okay, we are telling to the visual. Okay, now this is one kind of table, but I want to show in a pie chart view. Okay, pie chart, I want to show department wise, okay, salary. Okay. So first thing, department, I will add it in the legend. What is legend? What is values? We'll discuss in the one by one. Each visual properties we will discuss it. Okay. Next is salary. See now, under department D, we have the 40,000 salary, 30,000 salary, 40,000. Okay. This type of visuals we are going to create, guys. Okay. So these are the different, this is pie chart. When you unhover it, it will show you what kind of visual this is. Pie chart. We have donut chart. What is donut? What is when to use? Means everything we are going to discuss. Okay. But today class, the main focus is how to connect to Excel data source, understanding of the data types, how to convert from text to date. Okay, some sample visuals how we are drag and dropping. Okay, so then tomorrow coming to the class, what you will do, you will connect your own data, you will create some sample data, your own one Excel, just connect it and try for data types, and then test it for each visual and drag and drop the columns. Okay, this is your tomorrow assignment, guys. Understood?
Can you repeat another assignment what it is?
Sorry, tomorrow what
Repeat
you
to.
can do,
Mm,
see,
mm,
you create first step is create your Excel own data. Okay, same like
mm,
how I created employee table, right?
mm,
Create a sample Excel data. Okay, save the file. Main thing, save the file and close it. Close the file. Okay, close the file. After that, second thing, in Power BI desktop, second step in Power BI desktop, select get data option. We have the get data, right? How we can connect to data source? By using get data option. Open Power BI desktop file. This is the get data option. Here we have the source, right? Excel data source. Just click on that. Whatever you uh, saved already the Excel file, right? You just select that file, click on open. Okay. After opening that, you will see the sheets, whatever you are, right? You just click on the checkbox. You will see the how it look like, whatever you saved the file data. Okay. Then load it. Just click on the load. Okay. That is the second step. After that, you can view under data view what will be the name of the table. Okay. So and if you expand and hide it, how you are expanding, just practice it. Okay, how we can expand, how we can move that. Okay, next thing, here practice it going by one by view, report view, next view table view, next view model view, next view DAX view, and in table view how the data looking. Okay, each column by column data type you can check it. Okay, I'm telling you from tomorrow, just practice the things. Okay, Slowly you will get it, but I'm not telling one day only, but tomorrow also I will explain you same concept. But today, after done this class, right, you just install the Power BI desktop software and start working on it. Okay, like one by one you understood what will happen if you move to this tab, what will happen if move to this tab. Okay, you just start it. Okay, then one by one habitual you will get it. Okay, see, Power BI tool you will practice only get to know. Okay, so I will tell you the steps one by one. Okay, don't worry. Understood? Any doubts, guys?
Yeah, understood.
Don't. Yeah, no problem. Tomorrow also I will explain you same thing. Okay, create sample Excel data, save and close the file. Click get data and select file and load it. Expand and hide it. Report table, model view and DAX view. Very good, Vipin. These steps, do it. Okay. Then you will
Mm,
one time habitual it. Okay.
mhm,
Yeah.
mm.
Very good, Manish. You understood, I hope. Yeah. Okay. This is your task for tomorrow, guys. Okay. Whoever not installed the software, please install it. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah. And whoever joined today class, I want to tell you the course content already they have shared with you. Just open it. The course content is 45 days, guys. Every day 7 p.m. we are going to connect. Okay. And each day class once done right, you need to start. Okay. Once done the class, whatever we explain, same like how Vamsi written, right? Okay, sorry, Vipin written it, right? You also same way write it. What are the concepts we created today? Okay, in Power BI desktop. Today what we did, okay, we connected to from get data option. From here we are using now Excel. Get data from Excel we understood today. Got it? Same way how we can get it from different data source we are going to discuss from upcoming classes. Okay. But sample I'm just giving today your own data. But next tomorrow or another tomorrow, what I'll give you sample Excel files to you. Okay. Multiple Excel files. Okay, and how we can change the data types we discussed today, right? How to format dates. Okay, so everything I'm one by one I'll cover it. Okay, with the transformations and all everything. Okay, so this is the course content, guys. Go through one by one how we are going to discuss all these topics. I'll tell you in the upcoming classes. Okay, different kind of visualizations we have. Okay, what is a table, what are the property. I know today maybe it will impact you how I'm dragging and dropping, ma'am, how you are showing here data. You may confuse it, don't worry. Okay, once if you install the software, try it for click on some visual, what it is happening, how it is showing the values in the down section. Okay, these are the properties, guys. Each visual having some properties. See, guys, Power BI everything, think about it as a columns data. Okay, which column we are giving here, how it is data showing, how we, okay, it is propagating the data. Okay, so once if you start it, okay, one by day by day, day by day, slowly you will get it. Okay, any doubts, guys? Any doubt? Go to the course, go to the whatever I'm telling you. First
No doubt.
install the software. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks. If you know doubt means I'm happy. Tomorrow, I know. Now you will tell. But while you start practice, right, you may get a lot of doubts. I know tomorrow we are going to discuss those. Okay. Don't worry. That is important, guys. If you have more doubts, then I'm happy. Okay. Then you are learning. Okay. Today, okay, because this is theoretical, but tomorrow you may get once habitual, right? Practicing you may get lot of doubts. Okay, but that's why I'm telling you, please practice, guys. Okay, without practice the Power BI will not understand. Okay, you will not understand how it behaves, how the designs and everything. Okay. Okay, guys, I don't want to give more content today. That's enough. Please practice. Install the software, create more and more Excel files. If you have the time, work on the more and more Power BI, have visual, one by one visual, click and test it. On hover only you will get some information. Okay. Okay, guys, thanks for the joining the class. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow same time. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye.